Hi, I'm John on the chassis, and today I'll be delivering you a speech on reloading ammo. I'll give you the basics on it, its history, and as well as provide you a step-by-step demonstration towards the end. Originally, long ago, reloading just started to become popular, I'd say roughly over 100 years ago, and it's taken a drastic change from back 100 years ago towards today through the improvements in technology and equipment and tools used. Back in the day, in the 1940s, equipment was very simple. It included just a single-stage press, nothing special, powder measuring tools, as well as handmade tools, actually, for case printing. There was nothing special there, and I'd say it was not until after World War II where it became very popular among the average gun owner. It became popular due to the high demand in ammo for the war, so the average gun owner had not much choice except to make their own ammo. There's a big demand nowadays actually for the ammo in the war, so now that we have all the reloading ammo, we're having a tougher time to get primers and powder and all the necessary stuff to make big manufacturers to make ammo themselves. Rifles back up to the Civil War were actually hand-loaded with reloaded ammo, and dates back to a long time ago. It has taken a big change, like I said, and in today's modern rifles, they use factory ammo, but a lot of them use custom tools like the 50 cal sniper rifles and so on and so forth. There's a big myth on saving money when it comes to reloading. A lot of people say you save so much money reloading, and I'd say at first you do, but then again you get too used to that it's pretty cheap to reload a box of ammo, so then you go shoot more. So obviously, you're not saving too much ammo there. You have to buy all the equipment. That gets very expensive. And in the end, if you just go shoot a box a year, you're going to save a lot of money. You're going to get your hobby out of it and whatnot. But like I have my 300 Weatherby here, $75 a box for 20 rounds. I can reload this for about $10, and I get 20 rounds. It's the same exact thing, same quality, if not better. They're more consistent, in fact, if anything. Now I'm saving $65 a box, but I'm probably going to go shoot 5 times more. So there goes the myth of saving money right there. Now we have the basic history. We'll go over the basic equipment that's in it. There's many pieces of equipment, and I'd say the beginner can probably get well off with about $300 worth of equipment. You can start off with your single-stage press. Right here I have a Rockchucker Supreme single-stage press. It's very durable. You're looking around $100-some. It's probably the biggest expense right there. Then you're going to look for caliber-specific dot. This here is for a 30-06. If you have a 270, 243, so on and so forth, 45 ACP, you're going to need more dots. That's where it gets pretty expensive. Now, once you have the caliber-specific dies, you're going to need case prep tools. Case prep tools consist of, you come back from the range, your cases are all dirty from falling on the ground and powder residue. You're going to need to clean them. So you put them in a vibratory case cleaner, cleans them up. They pretty much look like new. Then you look for distortions in your case, split necks, and so on. If you got anything bad, you throw them out. On all your good ones, you got to check the overall length on them, see if they got if you got any stretch cases. You cut them down. This here is like a mini lathe. It's a case trimmer. You trim them down to the right length, and then they're going to have sharp edges. So then you have to chamfer and deburr them. This here makes for smooth rim necks. That way there you can cycle either in a semi-auto, or your bullet is going to seat a little smoother. It won't be as distorted, and won't distort the case. It goes in a little crooked. You're going to as well need a load data book. Load data book will give you, every caliber and part that you can possibly think of. This here is 7mm Weatherby mag. These are the different grain bullets you can get for it, different powders, different loads, and the velocities you'll get. Everything's up to you from that point on, and there's many very companies that make them. After the load data book, you're going to need calipers. They have dial calipers, they have digital calipers. What I have here is a digital caliper. It's a little easier to read, a little faster, and get the job done a little quicker. You want to measure overall lengths on bullets, and then your neck sizes. The reason for that is very critical because for a pistol, you want it to cycle smoothly. If you get a jam, you could be in a critical situation where you can't have that jam. That could be all about the case length right there, your overall length. Overall length in a rifle, if your bullet is seated too deep or not deep enough, it won't start in the landing grooves and it'll call for an unstable bullet. Unstable bullet, you won't be a zero down the range, and that's the name of the game when it comes to reload. Well, I probably have more equipment than necessary here, and that brings me back to the myth of saving money. I probably have well over $1,000 equipment saved here. You definitely don't need that. You need, like I said in the beginning, $300. You'll get by with that, and trust me, you'll get addicted to it, and you're going to end up spending more. But it's a very good hobby to have. Now that you have the basics, I'm going to go on and definitely show you how to do a step-by-step demonstration. Once your cases are all clean and ready to go, you can fill up all your case tubes right here. These case tubes can hold roughly 90 cases, but I'll start off with one for you. Take your first case, you drop it down the tube, you bring the ram down. When you bring the ram down, it drops the case onto the slider, and you come down. Once you come down again, your case will be right inserted into the shell plate. You come up, and right there, I deprimed it. On my way back up, it resized the case. Then moved on to the next station. What I did there is I took out the spent primer, which is, the primer is what ignites the powder. The spent primer is no good. It punches it out, puts it at the bottom of the ram. Next, I'm going to put a new primer in. I put the new primer in. Primer's right here. They go down the tube, and there's a ram up under here. It puts it to the right seating depth. As you can see right there, I'm primed. And with a prime case, you need to have them all set to the right depth. They have tolerances up to thousands, and you will get misfires if they're seated too high or seated too deep. You crush them. You got to be very critical. This step here is where you're going to put the powder in. This is very critical. If you have too high of a load or you have no load at all in it, you can cause be very dangerous. Too high of a load will cause an explosion. If you don't have any powder at all, the primer itself, when it goes off in your pistol, your rifle, will have enough energy to shoot the bullet down the barrel, but it'll get stuck in the barrel. Once that's lodged in the barrel, you don't realize it, and you fire off another one, it'll cause an explosion and backfire, and it'll be very dangerous. So here, as I come up, that lever goes up, it allows a certain amount of powder to go through the plate. I come back down, and it bell mounts my case. Now, you always make sure that you have powder in the case for seating the bullet. That's the primary thing there. When I say bell mount the case, it allows the bullet to seat inside the case very smoothly. As you see here, it seats in just like so, and then I'm going to take it in here, and my die is already set to the specified factory overall length. I bring the ram down, go up, seat the bullet with a crimp, and there you go. One round ready to go for the range. I got here the 230 grain Hornady XTP hollow point bullet. Very deadly, and it's a copper plated bullet. It's very strong for personal protection in the woods, at home defense, anything. Now that you've seen the whole demonstration, you get the history and the basics. I just want to say that loading can be very beneficial to the average gun owner. Those of you in the shooting world, those of you who just want a hobby, it's very fun, it's a very good pastime. It requires a lot of patience and focus, but in the end, it has a lot of advantages down the range. So I like to end it with that, and keep your powder dry. Thank you.